We're here at the Vernon Snow Show representing Vernon Snow MX, where we have a booth on the floor. And we've got a couple of toys here.
We do. We've already got our Husky 450 built up with the Timbersled. Ian dropped that off for us last night from Rider's Edge.
Oh, hey, I just got off the phone with Ian, and he said the Yeti's here inside our booth and we can open it. Let's go check it out.
I think we better go check it out.
Look at that. These guys know how to make a mean bike.
Look at that.
That's going to work perfect on the Husqvarna 450.
It is going to just pair up so nicely.
And it's going to make a beautiful sister for our other bike.
Sure is. There she is, by the way, in case we can grab a quick shot of it in the background. Gonna have two of these all winter, running head to head. We're gonna see which one outdoes the other. So we're here with Ashely Paquette from Rider's Edge Suspension. She enjoys snow biking, dirt biking, and crocheting. Ashely, tell us a little bit about the booth and what you guys are doing here today.
Yeah, so we have 3 different snow bikes. We have the Yeti, the Camso, and the Timbersled. We also have a lot of bits and bobs and anodized parts that you can add to the Timbersled to make it more functional and a little more blingy. And then we're just showing the differences between all of them and the reasons why we like them individually.
So that bling, those bits and bobs, as you say,
Yeah.
if you have to go into the store to buy that, or might there be an online option for that as well?
There is an online option, so you can definitely come to the store, check them out, touch them, feel them, or we have the snowbikeshop.com. And you can check them out, purchase them there, and then we'll ship them to you the next day.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're here with Owen McKill from Rider's Edge today, and we want to have a little chat about the twins that we're building up.
Right on.
What do you say we take a little stroll?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So the point of this project was to have a look at the 2 main suppliers of snow bikes right now anyway, Timbersled and Yeti. And we had a bit of an issue trying to get decent, direct, head-to-head comparisons online where we can see how one track kit compares to the other. You just can't get that identical head-to-head. So Ian, we came to you, said, what should we do about this? What platform should we use for the bike? And maybe just walk us through what our choices were.
Sure, yeah, I'd be happy to. I fielded the same questions last year. Everybody wanted to know, well, which is better, Timbersled or Yeti? And I said, well, it's just not a one-word answer. But the evaluation that we'll be able to do this year with these 2 bikes is that we are in the midst of prepping 2 identical 2017 Husqvarna FC 450s. One of them will have the 137 Yeti, their flagship, on the back, and the other will have the 137 Timbersled, its flagship, on the back. The reason we chose this bike is power to weight ratio. The bike is super light and super fast, so 224 pounds, 63 horsepower, full-on motocross bike, and meant for a sporty ride. So
Scott and I should be able to get ourselves into lots of trouble.
You will be able to get into some trouble, yes. Right. And these track kits, they should help you in most cases get out of the trouble because you're going to have a bigger footprint. The 137 is the longest Timbersled. Yeti does make one that's a little bit longer, but a 137 is a good mountain track length if you want to bust through the really deep snow. So this one is nearing completion. We haven't got as far along on the Yeti, but we will soon, and it'll be really exciting to test these.
Looking forward to playing in the mountains with you this winter.
Yeah, cool.
All right, so we're here with Owen McKill from Rider's Edge. Owen, thanks for having a chat with us.
Yeah, no problem.
So what are you pumped about for this winter? What do you see coming up?
I'm pumped for what the sport has become and seeing people have fun out there. And I'm also really excited for the races that I'm going to be entering this year. I'm going to do the Nationals in Sycamoose and Revy and the Silver Star Hill Climb and maybe a few in the States and just keep having fun on my snow bike.
So when you're not racing, where are we going to find you?
Somewhere back in the mountains.
Nobody ever wants to give up the secret stash.
Yeah.
Thanks for having a chat.
Yeah,
Have
no
a good
problem.
day.
You too.
I'm here with Holly from Dimension Metal, local Vernon welder who's building some pretty cool stuff for snow bikes. Thanks for having a chat with us today. Give us a little walkthrough what we're looking at here, Holly.
So this is an 8-foot ramp. It's folding with Super Glide on the front of it for wheel kits.
Okay.
It's got handles, easy to load, easy to unload. This part here is called the spine. You're able to load it without a wheel kit. It's obviously quite light, easy to handle. It's also 8 feet long. You can put it beside your dirt bike ramp, or you can put it beside your regular ramp or modify to fit.
Make it fit.
Yep.
What do we got on the floor?
So these are my wheel kits. This is a complete rubber wheel. It's for the track. You can use it to move your bike around the garage. This wheel kit is for the front ski. It's a quick release. These are pneumatic tires. You're able to go off-roading with them. Quickly slides off. Your spacers slide out. It fits a Camso, Yeti, or Timbersled wheel kit, or ski. All the parts are aluminum and stainless steel, so there is absolutely no rusting, no binding. So this adapter fits right over these 2 bolts here. Gets replaced, it sits right flush to the front, and your spindle just goes through right at the front.
Tucked out of the way and always ready for use.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty handy.
Easy, simple, and effective.
Thanks for having a chat with me today.
No problem.
We're here with Zoey from Motorvan, the supplier for Camso, the new track kit that's hitting the market right now. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Give me a bit of a lowdown on this thing.
Well, we're really excited about it. It's a single rail system, so it's going to feel a little bit more like a dirt bike in the snow. So we're very excited about that. And Camso is a company that is a Canadian company that builds all the tracks for all the other brands as well, other snow kits and snowmobiles as well, and ATV tracks and UTV tracks.
All right, so they know a thing or two about tracks.
Yes.
Likely a thing or two about track kits.
That's right, exactly.
Well, I hope this season goes well for you, and I hope this track is a hit.
Thank you. It's so far so good.
Awesome. Well, have a good rest of the snow show.
Thank you.
I'm here in the Yamaha booth with Yamaha Timbersled factory rider Brock Hoyer. Give us a rundown on what you're excited for this year.
Yeah, I'm super excited about everything, you know, especially getting the invite to X Games. You know, it's never thought in the wildest dreams that I'd be going to something like an event like that. And you know, it's a little nervous. I come from a pro moto background. I'm used to racing and competition, and I get that, but it's just a new level of, you know, stuff I've never done, and people and industry, and so there's a lot riding on it. You know, I definitely want to do really good, and I'd love to bring a medal home for myself and for my country. Right, it would be the best to just make everything work real well and yeah, have fun.
Well, no pressure, but the entire Vernon Snow MX world is counting on you to bring home a medal.
I appreciate it. Well, we got 2 guys so far from BC that definitely are top athletes in that, so I think we should be pretty covered, I would think, to try to bring at least a medal home for sure.
Awesome. Have a great season.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me in. So we're in the booth with Yeti Snow MX factory rider and owner of Monashee Adventure Group, Cory Derpak. Cory, thanks for having us in today.
No worries, man. Thank you for coming by.
Tell us a bit about this business.
So we are doing guided Yeti tours up at Silver Star Mountain. We're between Sovereign Lake and a CRA area inside a Silver Star zone that we're kind of developing. Yeah, we have 10 Husqvarna motorcycles, flashy brand new ones.
Looks pretty nice.
Strapped to brand new flashy Yeti Snow MX kits, man. The best of the best.
And you're giving these out to people just random off the street?
No, we're not. We're doing guided tours. We're really trying to promote the safety, backcountry awareness, riding stewardship of this sport. We're really looking to develop and grow our area that we already have. So as far as dry rentals, we don't do that business, but we would love to bring you out and teach you how to, show you how to ride these things.
You want to try out a Husky? You want to try out a Yeti? You want to see how much fun these things are? Get a hold of Cory and he'll take you for a rip.
Come out and hang out.
Have a good day.
Cheers, man.
So I'm here with Timbersled factory rider Reagan Seig. Reagan, thanks for having me into your booth today, man.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Really want to get a message out, and I think you're the man for the job. It's safety in the backcountry, snow bike versus sled. What can you tell the viewers?
Well, there's definitely a little bit of difference in the way the snowmobiles travel to the way the snow bikes travel. So sleds can definitely travel and climb up into mountains and pose their own dangers and stuff like that. With snow bikes, we tend to side hill around mountains a lot because we don't physically get tired from doing it as much, which means you can access multiple different slide paths on that mountain depending on where you're traveling. It's just always smart to pay attention and have the knowledge of proper safe travels with your group.
And have the gear with you when you go.
And obviously having the gear, because another really important thing is, you know, in your group, some people have really high-end gear, and there's sometimes guys that don't have the best quality gear. And really, at the end of the day, if I'm buried and you have bad quality gear, you're not going to be able to get me out. So, you know, it's always good to make sure everyone in your group has good gear, or physically they're not prepared for the ride you're setting out for. So it's always just good to be prepared going to the mountains, everybody having fun, everybody coming back to tell the stories at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Know the mountain, know how to read the mountain, and have the gear to dig your buddy out at the end of the day. It's important stuff. Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, let's play safe and have some fun this winter.
That's right.
Right on.
Thanks. All right, I'm here with Jackie Moore, organizer of the 2016 Vernon Snow Show. Jackie, thanks for having me outside Cal Tire Place. Some beautiful toys.
Thanks for coming.
Tell me what's happened here in the last day and a half.
So for the last day and a half, we've had quite a few people come through, lots of vendors come. We've had vendors come from as far as Manitoba, the States, all across Alberta, BC.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And we have seen a pretty good crowd here.
Yeah, we have. It's definitely been steady.
Now, everybody who comes through the door is asked to come through by donation.
Yes.
So where does that donation go, and what are the funds used for?
So 100% of our proceeds from the door go to the Easter Sales Camp in Winfield. That helps to pay for kids to go to camp, as well as repairs for the facility itself.
So sledders actually do give back to the community.
They do. They have big hearts.
Very refreshing to hear.
Yes. We just really want to thank our supporters. We've had lots of support within the community, corporate sponsors, and just the general public.
Awesome.
So thank you.
Thanks for spending some time with me.
Thank you.